Good evening and welcome to our weekly edition of KISWATE TV News Bulletin. My name is Michelle Ouma.
And my name is Deborah Opio. In our headlines today,
2 students from Jomo Kenyatta University commit suicide in March.
A tragic accident in Mamboleo, Kisumu claims the life of a student from Chavakali Boys High School.
The 2024 World Rally Championship held at Naivasha.
The struggles experienced by Multimedia University students living with wildlife.
We bring you heartbreaking news from KISWATE University, where in March 2024, 2 students ended up taking their lives.
Our reporter Celestine Gender elaborates.
As Easter festivities draw to a close, tragedy strikes the KISWATE community. On March 31st, 2024, Mutisia Michael Muoki, a 1.2 student studying computer science, tragically took his own life by jumping from the top floor of Hall 6, Ndovu Hostel. Sources reveal that Michael had confided in his parents about the challenges he was facing, prompting them to rush to the institution in an attempt to help. However, Michael's life ended abruptly as he left his room under the guise of a short break, only to make the fatal decision. Despite efforts by medical personnel at KISWATE Hospital, his life could not be saved and his body was transferred to Thika Level 5 Mortuary Hospital. This heart-wrenching incident follows another suicide on March 27th, when Ivy Chege, a second-year student studying banking and finance, also succumbed to depression. The KISWATE community mourns the loss of these promising young individuals, and our thoughts are with their families and loved ones during this difficult time. In response to these tragic events, the institution has launched mental health awareness campaigns across various departments. Additionally, students are urged to utilize counseling services available through the institution's website. Celestine Gender for KISWATE TV.
A bus carrying students from Chavakali Boys High School had an accident at Mamboleo Junction in Kisumu while ferrying the children to Nairobi. 1 student died at the spot while the others sustained injuries.
Our reporter Michelle with more.
1 student at Chavakali Boys was killed in an easy coach bus accident on Monday as they were traveling back home for holiday at night. The bus was ferrying the students from Chavakali Boys High School to Nairobi for April holiday before overturning at Mamboleo Junction in Kisumu. The 17-year-old Joseph Maduli died on the spot, while numerous others sustained injuries and were hospitalized at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital in Kisumu. The family of the deceased said that they discovered the devastating news through social media, criticizing the school administration for its lack of communication and accountability. They expressed their concern over the unusual decision to release students at night, an action that has never happened before. Michelle Akoth, KISWATE News Bulletin.
Last week, the town of Naivasha experienced an incredible transformation as it became the center of exhilarating action during the 2024 Safari Rally. This prestigious event showcased the prowess of rally drivers as they navigated through the Kenyan soil.
Our reporters Duncan and Lovelyn give us details on the event.
The 2024 Safari Rally was an event based in Naivasha in Nakuru County and was contested over 19 special stages covering a total competitive distance of 355.92 kilometers. The event was held from 28th March to 31st March 2024. A lot of Kenyans showed up in great numbers. The start location of the rally was Kasarani, Nairobi, and the finish location being at Hell's Gate National Park, Naivasha. The 2024 rally was flagged off from KICC, Nairobi, by His Excellency William Ruto. According to the event's director, Jim Kahumbura, the country was expected to get at least 7 billion from the long list of visitors who were to attend the rally, hence boosting or benefiting Kenya's economy. The action-packed event saw Kenyans turn out in numbers to enjoy the scenery and the adrenaline rush that comes with the sport. This event has led to business and eateries making a kill from visiting revelers. Entertainment joints have hyped their prices, especially those along the famous Moi South Lake Road. Helicopters were also spotted, and the official note that the helicopter was a safety helicopter meant to monitor the safari rally. The safari rally acts as a uniting factor and also helps to boost the economy. Dr. Lovelyn Atiang, KISWATE TV.
Last week, the serene town of Naivasha was transformed into a hub of eye-octane action as it hosted the 2024 Safari Rally. The world witnessed rally cast through the rugged landscapes, etching their marks on the Kenyan soil. The drivers had battled the challenging terrains with unwavering determination. From the dusty trails of Loldia to the volcanic rocks of Hell's Gate, each stage was a testament to their skill and the cast engineering. The Safari Rally was not just about a race, it was a celebration of culture and spirit. Spectators from near and far had gathered, their cheers echoing across the valleys as they rooted for their champions. We now look forward to the next adventure that awaits in the World Rally Championship. Until then, we carry with us the memories of the dust, the roar, and the heart of the 2024 Safari Rally. Naivasha. For KISWATE News, my name is Duncan Cheriot.
Our next story takes us to the Multimedia University of Kenya, located near the town of Rongai. The university not only serves as a hub for scholars, but also hosts a diverse range of wildlife.
Our reporter Elid Otieno with more.
Located near the town of Rongai, Multimedia University of Kenya not only is a home for scholars but also a home for some variety of wild animals. Baboons, monkeys, warthogs are daily spotted in the university environment. This offers the students an opportunity to observe wildlife without paying any fees. However, they create a lot of dramas to most of the students who reside in the university, also especially females. Most of the time, they are often caught grabbing foodstuffs from the students and speeding away with them. Despite that, they create funny scenes from how they tend to behave toward each other, attract the attention of many people. KISWATE News Bulletin, Eliutieno.
Last Saturday, during the burial of one of our KISWATE member, the CEO, Mr. John Yuya, passed some comforting messages and presented a check to the family.
Our reporter James elaborates.
Last Saturday, during the burial ceremony of the late Rosin Ongilo, who was a KISWATE member which occurred in Sia County, Ugenya Sub-County in Luero Village, the CEO of KISWATE, Mr. John Yuya, who was in attendance, passed his message of condolence.
Nilongani John Yuya, CEO mar KISWATE, Kiswahili Tekelezi, ma achiel kuom nyithi Sebastian ne wachulo niga fees. To oora kakodu ng'ama nochako KISWATE, the founder and the vision bearer, miluongo ni Pius Odhiambo. Pius Odhiambo en Washington DC to oa Luero, Ulanda moae. Koro wan wabiro managonu mos makende kuom wito mama. Wang'eni kiwito mama tiwinjo matek. En gima kata naon asekadhe. Ma kakiwinje matek no, ye kaka abe na winje. To gima ng'ongo en mana keto kwe gugeno kuom Nyasaye. Nyasaye motimo mani nitie yore moko mabeyo. Mabe Nyasaye biro timoni.
As a way of showing his support to the family to the late, Mr. Yuya presented a check to the family to cater for the education of the children left behind. Mr. Ongilo, the husband to the late Roslyn, was moved with the help that KISWATE extended. Through the warm heart of Mr. Pius Odhiambo, who has always stood by the family and encouraged him to continue helping the society.
Atomo kama no maduong CEO mar KISWATE. Kama no maduong kabisa kumbiro Odukony ma musobe do kukonya onda ko usep nani abende kaka agent mar KISWATE agono ile kama no kabisa baba bende asobe do katiyo no agono ile kama no maduong kabisa Nyasaye mondo omedu mondo endo jemoro konya ngato.
For KISWATE News Bulletin, I am James Odiwar.
We talk about the holiest month in the Islamic calendar, a time of deep spirituality and reflection known as Ramadan.
Our reporter Michael Mutuma outlines more on the month of Ramadan.
Ramadan is the holiest month in the Islamic calendar, marked by a month-long fast where Muslims abstain from eating, drinking, and other worldly pleasures from dawn till dusk.
Ramadan in the Islamic calendar is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, and Muslims all around the world, they fast
This observance goes beyond the physical act of fasting and is a time of profound spiritual significance. During Ramadan, Muslims engage in introspection, self-discipline, and spiritual renewal, striving to deepen their connection with divine and cultivate greater compassion, empathy, and gratitude. Families and communities come together to share in the experience of fasting and the nightly gatherings for the breaking of the fast, known as iftar. The evenings of Ramadan are particularly vibrant, with special prayers and the recitation of the Quran in mosques and community centers. Ramadan is also a time of charitable giving and acts of kindness, as Muslims are encouraged to donate to those in need and engage in acts of service. The observance of Ramadan concludes of Eid al-Fitr that will begin on Tuesday, a 3-day festival marked by feasting, giving, and the renewal of familial and communal bonds. Ramadan is also a time of transformation, renewal.
We delve into the bustling city of Nairobi, where we explore the fish market.
Our reporter Mildred with more.
In the bustling heart of Nairobi stands the iconic fish market as a beacon of tradition and resilience, yet it also reflects the evolving landscape of Kenya's culinary scene. Amid these shifting customer preferences and environmental concerns, the Nairobi fish market is embracing sustainability and innovation to secure its place as a vital hub for fresh seafood. For many years, the market has been likened with vibrant colors, bustling crowds, and the unmistakable aroma of fresh fish. Located in the city, the market has been a lifeline for both local fishermen and a treasure trove for seafood lovers. However, changing times have brought new challenges and opportunities in the market. With the growing environmental concerns such as overfishing and plastic pollution, consumers are increasingly demanding sustainable seafood. This has made the fish vendors and fishermen to prioritize eco-friendly practices, thus promoting responsible fishing methods to reduce plastic waste. The fish vendors have already embraced technology such as mobile apps and online platforms, which will connect them directly to customers, offering convenience and transparency in seafood purchasing process by embracing sustainability, innovation, and culinary. For KISWATE News Bulletin, I'm Mildred Mora.
On our special feature tonight, we embark on a culinary journey that takes us from the street of Nairobi, where we find roasted maize, locally known as mahindi choma, to Changshu, China, where we find various street foods.
Our reporter Victor and Terence with more.
Maize vendors in Nairobi have now crowned the city with a famous roasted maize delicacy locally known as mahindi choma. Sandy is a young businesswoman in Nairobi West dedicated to her maize roasting business, which she does on a daily basis.
Naitwa Sandy, nauza mahindi yenye mnaona. Stock yote natumianga 1000 pekee.
Her day starts with sourcing the maize early in the morning in order to be ready for the customers in good time. Following is a process of making fire and setting the maize to roast. Sandy says her business gives her sustainable income as she has customers that strictly buy at her place without fail for the love of her roasting skills.
Wanapenda juu ni kitu soft, kitu tamu, kitu nzuri. Siku za baridi lakini si mvua, naweza make profits kaya 600. Kama kuna mvua sana na pia kuna jua sana, naweza make kitu kama 400.
As the saying goes, no gain without pain, she shares how some circumstances lead to low income in some seasons of the business, despite the good that come with it.
Kama maybe hivyo venye nimesema naweza buy mahindi, then customer wakuwa watakuja kaa leo asubuhi venye kulikuwa kunanyesha. Hakuna mtu angekubali kunyeshewa anakujia mahindi. So siku zingine kukinyesha like the whole day, hiyo nahesabu kama hasara.
Sandy stands among the numerous roasted maize vendors satisfying Kenyans' cravings with their celebrated delicacies. Victor Ochieng, KISWATE TV News.
Good evening, everyone. This is Terence Ochieng reporting for KISWATE TV. Today I'll be your host for the Chinese Street Food Edition, where we'll be exploring Chinese culture and Chinese traditions as the street food that they have to offer here in Changshu, China. So currently it's 6:30 p.m. That's the time that normally street food vendors open their businesses in the village, and we'll go to explore. Hopefully we'll find traditions and cuisines from all over China, from the northern part, from the south part, and from all over China. And come along with me as we explore the different foods that they have to offer. So here in China we have different locations that have different types of foods that they have to offer. The northern cuisine, the western cuisine, where we have spicy food, we have spicy hot pot, spicy other types of foods, and also in the southern part where we have seafood that is most likely prepared, and also in the eastern, which is in cities like Shanghai, Wuxi, and Suzhou, where we also have different types of foods that are normally hard to offer. I think we can do a voiceover for some places.
Yeah. Everything.
Yes. Hey, look at the. What is that?
Like some kind of bread.
这个是葱油的，2块钱；梅干菜的5块钱，2个葱油的。好，锅里有，马上好啊。好，马上好了。这有酱啊，有辣的，有不辣的。辣的，这个不辣。
不辣。
对。
我要
辣的，好，可以。
好，
你再给你酱。你自己刷酱啊，2块钱一个，小伙。
是是，要2个。
来，给你刷呀。好，你自己刷酱，自己装啊。来，小帅哥。
还有一个
味道。
发几个？你换碗吃。
So it's made here inside this stove, which has charcoal, and then you come here and put some sauce for yourself, and then it comes to the after product. So I think the sauce is salty for my case.
It's good. So this dish in Chinese is called bean. It's a very common dish found here in eastern part of China, in Jiangsu province, which is near Shanghai. It's a common dish among these locals here in Jiangsu. So good and so tasty.
Okay, share.
不客气。
你好，这个是什么？我要2个。对。So this is chicken. It's BBQ chicken. It's chicken in here. So normally they roast it for a while. Then after they spice it up and they put they put spices inside, and so like they marinate it and it becomes the after product. So normally here in our village, street food is normally being sold from 6 p.m. So we'll try and test to see how it is. So good. So good, so tasty and spicy. Yeah, spicy. Now we'll go and find some rolls that are nearby over here. Come with me. So
So these are fruits. You can see they are oranges. The Chinese fruit of fruits, strawberries. 你好，这个是什么？
那个是豆制品。
豆制品。
对。这个鸡肉。
牛肉。牛肉。
牛肉。
牛肉，没有牛肉。
对，都是鸡肉。
So here I think I'll pick a variety of fruits that I want, then she will fry them on the oil and make a roll for me. As you can see, there's a variety of items, so we'll just pick the one that I would like to have. There is pork, there is beef, there is chicken, there is lizards, and stop. So I'll also pick some vegetables. There's a variety. You can see there's dania. Lastly, I think I'll pick sausage. This is enough.
找不下去了，
找人对象，
我没认出来。
这还是
我怎么记得找人对象又变样了？
不是个姐的，
找人对象来着呢？这你这叫什么干啥了？你自己在公园里。我也搞不懂，人又不是住白的，反正我就不在家了。年后应该好了吧？
要添加个辣椒。
辣的，我都要辣的吧？
不够。那个。
哎，这多少钱
？5块钱。
5块。也没有单位吃这呀，还那么多。
这个10块。
10块。
你那卷饼吗？
啊。Okay, now it's the time we try to taste a dish. It's a long roll with all the food that we choose inside.
This is actually good. I think for me, since coming to China, this is one street food that I really admire because of the variety and everything that they have to offer. So like one day I'm in the mood of eating chicken, one day I'm in the mood of eating beef, but I'm also in the mood of eating something like pork with the different vegetables. It's a really good dish. Just it. So as the lady was, before she made my wrap, she sprinkled some sauce on it, and for me I chose spicy, as I think I've come to love the spicy food here in China. Not that spicy, but it's good. Yeah, thank you. So as you can see here, I have this cow. A common dish only in northern China. We have noodles. So there's a variety of street food. Like it's one of these street food. This is another one. So there's also another good one. Sorry, đang làm ăn. This is chicken legs. There's a large variety of food here in Changshu. That marks an end of this week's Street Food China edition. It's been a pleasure hosting you. My name is Teres Otieno, a reporter from KISWATE TV, and our cameraman is Mohamed Haladao.
My name is Vincent Oumajoni, a former student at St. Mary's Ukwala Boys High School.
Okay.
I finished my 4-year grade in high school last year.
Okay. So you said you're finished, but why are you still in your school uniform?
Okay, I'm dressed in my school uniform just to show the love I have for the school. Okay, my experience in the school was good and pleasurable. Okay, I learned about KISWATE through my teacher, Madam Julie Linohaga, who linked me with the sponsor to support my school fees.
So ever since you joined KISWATE, how has it impacted your education?
Okay, KISWATE has really helped me a lot while I was in school, since it boosted me in paying my school fees.
What advice can you give to fellow KISWATE beneficiaries?
Yeah, I would like to just tell them to aim higher in their education and read more.
And what's your message to KISWATE?
My message to KISWATE is to thank them to continue helping people and for helping vulnerable students like us.
So if you were to go back to Ukwala Boys, what would you change?
I would just like to urge my teachers or my principal to bring more motivational speakers to talk to my fellow students I left there, to work hard and to show them how life is.
Thank you for staying with us till the end. Kindly like, subscribe and share. Join us next week for more insights. For KISWATE News, we have been your hosts, Michelle Ouma,
Rose Debra Opio.